Oh boy. Okay, I think we're ready to go for a little bit. I was gonna say, I doubt there's gonna be any other. Doubt there's gonna be any other players around. So I think we're pretty much set up. So yeah, a bit of a development, right? I officially am taking care of the dogs over at my folks' house. So I totally didn't, as soon as I went to check on them after work, knock out really bad. And didn't just wake up like at 11 or anything. That being said, I actually feel alright, so that's good. I'm a little bit torn as to whether or not I'm going to try to nap again before clans though, because I'm probably going to have to go check on them again after we're done, because that's not going to be done until like 10 in the morning or so. But yeah, this'll probably be a relatively short stream, depending. Just so that I can have a little bit of time to lay down again before we gotta get it ready for clans. But we'll be doing our dailies and all that after the fact. Since we'll already be on the game when that's happening. It's a little bit weird to see what the camera focuses on when there's no other players around. It's just like, oh, not this dude knocked out on the bed. Yep. Go ahead, get a good look at that. It is interesting to see some of these other aesthetics that they have going on for like the actual in-game factions though, because some of them definitely look like they're from a different era, considering how old some of these areas are. I feel like their sense of aesthetic, as they've gone through some of the expansions, has definitely changed. That's a good question. Holy shit. Huh. Not that this doesn't happen a lot in games or in movies and stuff, but where the hell does he go? It cuts to him leaving off screen. This is like the old Yakuza games, like the first or second one, I think, from like the PlayStation 2 era. He goes left, and then it cuts right, and you find out that there's just a wall there. Did he fall into the floor? I'm assuming they just had his model walk all the way through, like, in a technical stance, and yeah, that's exactly what he did. But like, what? Yeah, we'll get to work, y'all. Alright, so we are back doing some more Final Fantasy XIV. We have... It's not really directly explained, other than it kind of feels like we've... I think it's either that we lost our Echo, or we just lost our general connection to Heidelin for now. And in the place of that, we have a tiny little Midgardsormr vessel running around with us now. That we're directly linked to, so you know, that's nice. But we're also having to deal with another attack from the Empire, because, you know, they never actually ease up. So now we're back here. Sergeant 13! My soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Oh my god, why am I think it's because of the sergeant part. I'm just giving him a Michigan voice. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require your attention. The civilian draftsman, you see. I've come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a quick look, and our worst fears are confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices. Devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flame Station here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. Though it troubles me that we are unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts will bring troubling news on the latest movements from the Imperial Army. I would once again ask for your aid. Sergeant 13, standoff! Lieutenant Edelstein. Alright, I'm not gonna do that voice run the whole time. We've been keeping a close eye on the Garlean garrison. It would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squad seen leaving the Castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They'll be likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. What's going on, Corez? Hello? Mr. Done with MSQ over here. What's going on? Actually, I'm gonna get another mint strip. I don't know. I haven't had these in years. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They decided to take the field to meet this assault head on. Which, you know, I'm sure is a great idea. My sub died last night. Oh no. Rest in pizza pasta. Can I? Hold on. I can't do it from here. Shit. Why doesn't it let me do it from here? That's stupid. Hold on. I got an idea. I think I can... Oh. That is very specific. Really? Is not available. That's weird. But why? I had to do it through another account. Let's see. I have, of course, also shared the progress of Rays, yada yada. I have appraised your fellow scions of the situation and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Alien. Alien? And lend your much welcome strength to their counteroffensive. Oh, you landed back on us again. Little buddy. Take up a new class just before it died out. As a new tradition for some reason, and I found out that the rogue starting quest has special dialogue acknowledging some of my achievements. Yeah, I think because it's a little off the beaten path. It was kind of added like post the initial like classes. They kind of had to, which is cool. Because I guess in a certain sense they really didn't have to, but they still did anyway. No, these goobers are here. Be it a squad of soldiers or some magitech monstrosity, I shall allow no foe to harm the lovely Moembrida. Considering the weapons she wields, I don't believe this lady is in need of additional protection. Yo, is she a tank? Let's go. Look at that fucking axe. Jesus. Damn, girl. Isn't it a beauty? A lady merchant in Revenant's Toll simply gave it to me. Said I was investing in the future or some such. Interesting. Everyone's after this ass, apparently. Have you ever seen Moen swing her axe? Swipe, slice, cleave. There's really no stopping her. Now that is an impressive piece of steel. I like how everyone's like, damn girl, where the hell did you get that from? Right then, time to see if all this training is paid off. Rauger, guide my blade. Oh, that's a flag. Don't say that. Don't say that. Glad to have you with us. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, Garleans have deployed a small force from Castle Meridianum. The early White Mage quest still had that. But it makes sense since part of the conflict is there. One of the characters refuses to accept a rando adventure into the field. Okay. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalamon's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column. Even a detached force free to raid and plant and pillage the supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilverd. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the force should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out to fill any holes the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We have enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. It's interesting that this wasn't actually something that was in the plans either. He just showed up to help shore this along, so that shit didn't go bad. And it probably will still go bad. Aye, so it'd be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the fourth and give battle to this main column. You're with the third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. Okie dokie. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yuyuhase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Okie dokie. Oh my god, okay. Whoop. Time to go. Wee! Oh god, the claw got me. Oh. Okay, that's a little lazy. That's okay. Who's to know? A pleasure to be fighting by your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories won't pave the road to greater coin. Now, this detached force has been sent to eliminate this, has split into smaller squads. The better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground, and make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I had assigned your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Well, isn't that nice? I get to do it all by myself. It's way over here. Whoop! Oh, the claw again. What are the chances? Eep. Hello? Oh my god. Jesus. Hold on a second. I don't know if his healing can actually take precedence or no. It's damaging anyway. Okay. Go down. Later. I had a giant thing grass like a Pokemon, right? Just sprung up from the ground. Surprise! In fact, if you really look at this structurally, hold on. Because of where we're at, you can't even really see, like, it wouldn't have had enough ground without this whole thing crumbling. To even, like, dig up out of the ground. Like, what the hell kind of spot is this shit? Eh. Actually, before I do anything else, let me hit this. Eat one of these. Okay. I'm a Boyd! I don't know, I'd probably shit myself a little bit if I actually had to deal with it. Ah! Surprise, bitches, it's me! Big bird here to do damage. Get this out of my face. They got another walker here too. Hell no. Okay. Looks like we're good for now. Whee! Hey, buddy. I like how all we really did is just find certain pockets within an area that's already kind of like inhabited and patrolled. Like they're already here. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that between us, more than a few Guardians won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitek horrors. It's time we bid the war-torn land farewell. I'll contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Allier know the west is now clear. I would appreciate it if he would do the same and report to Lieutenant Edelstein. That is not clear. There are still people over there. Let's go back inside. It's like, he's not super far. Look at us booking it. A thing of beauty. Hey, bud. Hey. Sergeant 13! What news of the Garleans? The raiding parties are no more then. Excellent. The Yamajina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Oh my god. More material, your... Lieutenant Edelstein appears concerned for one Brita's well-being. Oh my god, here we go again. You must be anxious to for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alien has reported a sound victory over the main column, and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. All but one, that is. The Rogadin lady with the large axe. So it appears she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. Oh god, she's like, nah, I'm beating that ass right now. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but Northern Thanalan is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I'd certainly feel better about things if you could check on her before you continue on your way. Oh, so this is her doing raid things. That's what that is. Whee! Alright, let's check on this goober. What are you doing out here? What's the matter for you? No, we're not doing a fate. Oh my god. Oh, she got distracted looking at the crystals.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
I don't believe you.
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe. I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me, an axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar.
Oh my god.
What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea. Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it? Aye, that ought to do it.
Gotta load it up. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, shit. So she linked it to this.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Oh boy.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
Mm-hmm.
The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, meanwhile.
He senses me. A useful talent.
Creepy. That's a new voice. I don't like that. Hi, buddy.
Cassian, are they onto us?
Maybe. It's almost like they watch us all the time.
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan. Keeper of knowledge. Seeker of truth. Meddler.
Not
I don't know
Realis.
what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath. Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabriales. And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods. only for you to undo my hard work.
Guilty as charged. Oh, what a fingy! Oh no! Oh, there goes the axe.
Settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Are we gonna start getting brain blasted by these guys?
Could it be that frail Hydaelyn has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
It's interesting that implies that they didn't know.
Now is the time to claim the staff. With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
I guess this is the next guy we're gonna be dealing with. Alrighty. Bye-bye.
What did that bastard want with us? Arborealis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet, unconscious.
Wait, so were we the only ones that could understand him?
You say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff. Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff. Minfilia's in danger.
Oh shit.
We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Oh fuck. Minfilia's gonna get jumped. If I'm right, and the Ascian is after Tupsimati, then we best make haste back to the Rising. Excuse you. Be quiet. Stop bothering me. Stupid. Alright. Oh my god. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to do stuff. Shut up. Goddamn. Alright, let's go back. Pray return to the Rising Stones. Look at that big ass bird. That boy. Oh. Oh. What is this? Big old Moogle. That's so cute. It's fucking chair. Oh, everyone's gone. You're here. Master Louis Soir's staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. We're gonna find her like knocked the fuck out. Yep, it's gone. Yay! That broken ass staff got stolen. Oh shit. Oh, but she has it with her.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
Oh my god, I get it. We don't have the blessing anymore, whatever.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
She was the first one to notice.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on.
I like how they had to... give us an exception for that. It's like, you literally had two other people attack us before.
Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Seeing the mutton chops poking out kind of kills me a little bit.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Yep.
You will not harm her!
Haven't we been over this already? Oh! Oh!
Moonbreeder!
God damn! Broke some shit on her
Why
too.
must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
That's fucked.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed? The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power.
You know, it would have been nice if they actually upped the texture for it then.
Be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals?
That's a good point.
Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow this staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Uh-oh, that might happen.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Oh, she's gonna get snatched up again? Bruh. Yoink. She just got, like, grabbed. Oh, no. That was almost like Mario levels of, oh my gosh, she got kidnapped again.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
No, tough shit, you got shot. Oh, good. Another duty, or... Up. Oh, I was like, is this a trial or is this a, yeah, it's a trial. That sucks. I love waiting for other people in my RPG. Good old MMOs. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but it might. Time to sit in our... Take a seat. Actually, I'm honestly a little curious. If we do the idle camera here, what's it gonna look at? It's just looking at that door. Amazing. It's just kind of annoying because they shouldn't have to wait anyway. Also, her just knocked the fuck out on the floor. And about sums it up. I'm assuming there's also supposed to just, in general, be other things here. It just feels really weird to leave in the middle of what's supposed to be like a tense, immediate moment. Like, that's so jarring. Actually, I don't even remember what this is. Oh, this is for another dungeon or something. Hold on. Oh. I don't know if it really matters where we're supposed to be at when we hit that. Just in case. Boop. Oh, our other DPS is asleep. It's also equally stupid because every time the implication is that it's just us. So why would this be based around us being in a group? this guy puts up the creep factor real high, too. Alrighty. Up. Oh. Ooh boy. There's a lot of bullshit on the field. Oh god. Oh, he's not even targetable right now. That's wild. Sweep. Yo, that whole sequence took so long that it actually just like burned through our last like casting of all that shit. That's wild. Yep. Oh my god. Oh shit, he's a target. Ooh. Up. Oh. Oh, they got a Sprite over there. Maybe they got it. God damn. Okay. Oh. What? Oh my god, what the hell? This man's naked. Oh boy. Boosh. Oh my god. I don't know if I should be the one to use it. Normally if it was just by myself then I would. Oh shit. Blech. We're pretty close though. Yeah, someone else already popped it. That's fine. Secret ASEAN man. Why was that the name of the fucking achievement? Secret ASEAN man. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna need you to stop getting snatched up, lady. I never noticed that the first time around. Even in the middle of a tense moment, we gotta get a dumbass, a dumbass name here. Time to go. Now that that brief interruption is over.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
Oh. Oh, is this us seeing... So he got his ass beat, but now we got whatever the hell this is. So this is the process.
Me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
That's kind of creepy, actually. I didn't think that's how it worked. He just slooped himself and then dissolves his old body, I guess? Yeah.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
Maybe you should start doing big jumping leaps. You're gonna try it right now?
There will be no next time. This is the end.
I'm just gonna need you to sit your ass in that rock real quick. He's gonna break free of it.
What trickery is this?
Evil containment wave, bitch!
No! Cannot! No!
I didn't think about how, like, on the nose that is. But instead of, like...
Soup Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free!
I like how we conveniently figured out, oh yeah, the staff we've had this whole time. We could have just used. And now we're gonna test it in real time. So this bitch just turns into a fucking sword?
Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the Blade of Light.
Time to turn this bitch into a sword. Oh, that's some Keyblade shit.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me! I shall make you pay for your insolence!
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
Only we had a bit more ether.
Uh-oh. What's she about to do?
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Master Louis, I understand now the choice you made. In death, there is life.
Oh.
Farewell, Urianger. You damned old coot.
Man, they kill her off quick. Go away. Let me just put myself in this live stream real quick.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Oh, God! Well, bye-bye. Oh, but that also means the vessel's gone. Whoops. That's something I didn't think about. We're gonna have to make another one of those, and the lady who made it is dead.
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
Also, what's going on, Rosen? Hope you're doing alright today.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Minfilia, are you all right?
You showed up way too late.
I am.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
Your girl's dead.
She gave her life to temper the Blade of Light. I have no words.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
Oh, he will now.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
I heard all, my lady. The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not? Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlean motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hitherto the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice, was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louisoix gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her.
It's interesting that we have to get this
She knew not
this
what
lore dump after they just like killed her off.
she was twixt the man whom she revered and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louisoix I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louisoix hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louisoix's wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart. Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louisoix's will before the end?
She said as much out loud.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
Awake is true. Then again, you're awake. What are you doing, Spiker? Making videos and shit. Also, yeah, that's all that clip that you posted. He's just doing Superman around the bottom of that area. She was counting on the theory that a soul's aether burns brightest at the moment of its passing, the scholar until the very end. Oh, Moon, I'll miss you so much already. But we have arrived a few moments sooner. Just a few moments. Our list of grievances against the Ascians is already overlong. Must we continue to add to it? He wanted something to escape, get around me, something. It always kind of reminded me of Goku trying to do the after image technique just for Roshi to like punch him out of it. Like, yep, run around me in a circle, go ahead. By all means. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather the Charlayan Manor to celebrate Moonbreeda's life and mourn her passing. Oh, we have to go to... I don't know if we've been to this area yet. Director critical. Maybe director. One of these two. in the crit. Meanwhile, this triumphant music as everyone's like, oh, it's so sad though. Okay. Ophelia wishes to gather the scions in honor of the fallen Moonbreeda. As Moonbreeda was a native of Charlian, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the mark of the scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? 'Tis a monument found in Wrathfrost. Wraithfrost? It's probably more Wrathfrost, maybe Rathalos-ish. And is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the city of learning. There we shall pray to our friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. Okay, let's go. Let me out. I'm assuming this is a new area I'm gonna have to go to. Where the fuck are you? Kinda. I just gotta go fly. Kinda go fly. I could just walk out. Or I can just do this and be lazy. Look at the birdie. Oh my god, there's so many tiny dudes. Look. So small. Itty bitty even. Whoop. Up, hey now. Ah. Can I finagle my way across? Or is it gonna be like, no, how dare you? Don't got time to walk. Like literally just teleports and then immediately sets foot onto a bird like, nope. Now I gotta go around. How dare you? How dare you make me go around this rocky formation? Disgusting. There we go. Bunch of plasmoids. Look at that tiny scroll inscription on there. You know, it's a little less grandiose than I thought it was going to be. I guess that's what happens when you only introduce a character for like a few hours, though. The only reason it feels as long as it has been is because we're breaking up these streams.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser. But I was not, and you paid the price.
Here lies the he was braved and liked.
But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Right, who introduced Moon was doing something else, and someone just killed Moon off without her input, and she was not happy. Oh god. So her entire like role in this was like a weird miscommunication, because they're like, oh, well, we're doing this event. We want to do the I'm assuming they wanted to do the trial before it and have it be resolved some way. It's like, oh well, she can just sacrifice herself for that. That's fine.
Life for death, a fair exchange.
Yes. Look who it is. Stinky's here.
Bargains will be struck.
He talks so fucking... Did you really come here just to say that? That being the case, though, if it really was technically just like a gaffe, do they try to bring her back in like other events? Or is she just like gone? Oh, I can literally just In fact, I probably should have just... Oh well. Put me back here. She did. Oh, she did. Literally reduced to atoms. I don't know, we've been through worse. They keep putting us in places and shit. Oh, but they use it as a okay. It's interesting that there's like a huge jump in her wiki because they keep using it as a plot point for Urianger, I guess. Which also seems like it makes sense, but also a little bit in poor taste, if that's also true. So, such a shame she's just gone. No. Especially because you can tell before that happened that they were really trying to build her up and make her like this big new addition. And it's like, nope. The Rising Stones feel somehow colder. It's a very Victory Gundam kind of death, I guess. What's that one scene where like one of the Shrikes dies early on and they have to do all this like backtracking and like talking about it like, oh, I can't believe not her of all the people to die, you know. Moonbrita always carried with her such an abundance of warmth and cheer. Randomly brought up, but I remember it was coming back up in the late Endwalker. It's a very emotional moment. Yeah, I think that's what the wiki is referring to. So we'll see that eventually. We must find some means of protecting ourselves from Asian intrusions. There must be a way. If they're gonna spoilers, time to get rest, guys. See you soon. Alright. But yeah, I'll see you later. Rest well. I'm probably gonna try to nap after we're done here too. We'll just be going for like a couple hours or whatever. I don't feel much like talking at the moment. If you could just give me some more time. But the content, ma'am. I loathe to see Yida in such pain. I have not the words to comfort her. Can you imagine it? I, Papa Limo, the one who has an eloquent comment for every situation and is at a loss for words. I was like, where's everybody else? But I forgot. We're in the middle of a fucking Empire invasion, or at least an attempt at an attack. No one's gonna be here because they're all out there already. One day, in like 5 years, 10 years. Maybe by the time GBO2 becomes GBO3. Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but a little. Forgive me, as antecedent, 'tis my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also require the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree? So now we're actively having to use that staff. It's probably not going to be up here anymore. It is as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Liswa, Moonbrita, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. That is probably not true. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. It's raining in the house. The victory won, oh my god. To honor the fallen and the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day. I think the only thing that would make this better and worse is if they just had her portrait slowly fade in. Like those old school, like, rest in pieces that you see at the ends of episodes. Like, oh no. Have you a moment, Gustav? I believe Yida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbreeda's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. Okie dokie. We'll go say hi to Punchy Lady. What's up with you? Oh, hi. What? Hey, it's Gustav. Great. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know? The thing is, I know Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this. Which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think you can maybe collect it for me? I had the coin to pay for the flower right here. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you at the Daisy at Rathfrost. Or Wraithfrost. They haven't said the name out loud yet, so I'm assuming. I got money. Time to go spend it on food. Hello? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming it's not too far. I think we dealt with this person like once. Maybe? Oh, pretty. Oh yeah, no, I'm going the right way. I was like, hold on a second. That's just a big ass. Is that just a big old T-Rex? What the fuck? Huh. You know, I don't... It's not surprising, but also, damn, dude. Or at least it shouldn't be surprising. Hey. What can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch trinket to trade? I got shit for you. A sack of gil received from Ida in exchange for a single moon daisy. That's for you. Eh? They got you running errands now. Some scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending the savior of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. Seriously though, you'd best learn how to say no or they'll have you mucking about the chocobo stables next. Anyway, what is it that you were here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here, and take it. Until that Ida lass, I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. God knows she needs to. Oh, I can do triple triad with you? I have to pass the time. How many cards do you got going on? We got one already? Maybe I got it from somebody else. I don't think I challenged her ever. Yeah, there's still one more here though. Or at least it's not on the list anyway. I'll try that later. Yo, we got more people to challenge in here. Everybody who knows Rowena regrets it. Is that motherfucker just flying? Why are you just flying? It swims like a fish. It's just floating in the sky very majestically. Excuse me. I'm assuming at this point that it's just like a rule of thumb that if it's a mount, it probably can just fly. So like whatever, but also that's really silly. That's super duper silly. At least they gave it an animation, and it's not just walking on the air. Technically, you can get that right now. It's the one from the 10th anniversary things you can nab. I'd have to actually do stuff for the exchange, though, I'm assuming. Did I come in here thinking she'd be here? Like, I'm dumb. We had to go to Rathfrost, that's right. I just wandered my stupid ass in here. I gotta go fly. Actually, did that run out already? Oh no, you're here. Good. Just in case some bullshit happens. Whee! Up. Yep. Yep. Excuse me. Out of the way. I think I'm going the wrong way. No. We're good. Wee. I just gotta remember that this other bit I can't actually go around. I gotta go around this way. Not a big deal. Hey. Rowena can be so annoying. She just wanna take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. And when I tell her it's fine just the way it is, she says it again and then again and again. It drives me crazy. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. Moon daisies are often hung to rafters, trees, and elevated locations to represent the celestial body when performing holy rituals to the goddess Menfina during daylight hours. Market prohibited. That's for you. I'm giving Moogle tomes for completion. You can tell I have this big 10th next to the name in the menu. Oh, nice. Moonbreeder loved these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm thinking of her. Are we gonna get jumped out of here? That's an itty bitty flower.
I'll never forget you, Moon. None of us will.
Oh, what are you gonna say?
The song riseth to a crescendo.
What does that mean, sir? What are you talking about? Yes. Did you just call the... You fuck, that's it? That's all you came to say? You raggedy bitch! Thank you. I was gonna say, if nothing else happened, I was gonna be upset. Meanwhile, the dragons are coming. Oh boy. Oh. Shit's fucked. What do you mean shit's fucked? Shit's... Look up. Oh. It sure is. Wow, we cannot catch a break. So...
Can you hear me?
Alphino is either like, did you see that shit? Or like, oh, by the way, the Empire is actually attacking a lot more than we thought.
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Oh, goody. Love the indication that, or the implication that we just run. Probably both have flying birds, but no. Hi, little stinky. Yes. Shit's fucked, didn't I tell you? Wait a minute, what? There's just a scholar out here? They just attack people? Okay. Hexing Harrier. Oh, there's a hunt target out here too. Damn. Back to the Rising Stones, yes. Ooh. Hello? gonna say these guys are mostly gonna say the same shit. That's fine. Things are gonna change very quickly, I'm assuming. Oh wait, he was out there. I went the wrong way. Oh no, you're in here. It just looked like it pointed backwards for a second, like, what the fuck? We shall press onwards as we've always done, and will not squander the sacrifices of our fallen friends by surrendering to paralysis born of fear. Okay. Hi, buddy. No one else seems to be realizing why you're here. Did you not say anything? My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Moonbreeda's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Korthus will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report. Shit's bad, little buddy. It's not good. What did you do? I blame you. The envoy is here. Oh, Lucia's back. Thank you for receiving me in such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I'll forego the usual pleasantries, if I may. The upcoming section. Certainly. You come with news of the Dravanians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Emmerich himself sailed forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of noble houses' finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. It is a reinforcement you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it's plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Emmerich would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Oh, we're gonna get fucked up trying to do this. Very well. I shall depart for Korthus at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is such contingency in mind that I must make a request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Though I will gladly appeal to the Grand Companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. You kind of brought it on yourselves. I feel like that's gonna be a very reoccurring thing when we bring this up to other groups. Like, if you want to fucking do shit on your own, then by all means, go ahead. Now's your chance, right? Shining moment. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your request directly to the heads of the Grand Companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Emmerich's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgar Solmer and survived. Anything you can share with your experience may yield us the advantage. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it would. Maybe we should go ask them. I'm sure they'd have plenty of advice for you. Yes. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. You won't be saying that very soon. Tosin the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Gustav. Okie dokie. Bye-bye. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. Are those just big magical turrets? Or are those actually just death harpoons? What the fuck are those? Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh. Okay.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
So Iceheart is here. That's probably not good. I like the idea that she beat so much ash that all of them are just looking at her doing this like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a breather right now.
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus.
Oh, she's gonna get eaten.
The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
There's a bunch of Durgans here. Didn't they just put her outfit in the shop? I feel like I saw an advertisement for that. If not, then they like maybe brought it back after it originally dropped. You've had reports of a number of frontier settlers. So seeing the dragons have come as far as Mordona. Ah, shit. I guess we already knew that though. We gotta go to Dragonhead. Yeah, hurry. Oh, everybody's back. How convenient. Considering recent history, will there be any amongst the Alliance willing to aid the Holy See? Ishgard has few friends at the bargaining table. If you're looking for the Scions, they already left for the Alliance nations. I do hope Ishgard will be saved. Such a shame, oh no. Damn. Thoughts and prayers. This seems very much like what's gonna happen here. Though I have never seen one myself, it is said that Dragon's Lair is just beyond the borders of my homeland. Should events take a turn for the worse, we are fortunate that this settlement has such a popular crossroads for so many veteran adventurers. Yep, they can all throw down. Katana has been calm throughout all this talk of war, but the dragons come and Turavin is told, there'll be panic aplenty, I'd wager. Yeah, random empire attacks, whatever. Big ass dragons just flying in and doing shit? No, no, no. That's not good. That is a problem. Hey. It seems I was the swifter, Gustav. You too, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host is yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about Temp tell of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. They're just gonna scout out where there was like a major attack? Okay, alright, sure, whatever. I'm gonna go eat my candy and I'll get right on it. Oh, I'm a birdie. I became a birdie. Hold on. Oh. Hit me, bird. A sight obscured embody the bird. Man, I can't see shit. Oh, meanwhile. Da, 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 da. There you go. Willie! Hail adventure. Wait, do not tell me. Nedrick sent you. I think this is for something else. Oh, the Knights of the Gates of Judgment. Tell me this, adventure. Do you know how the Aurum Vale earned its most enticing name? Well, allow me to enlighten you. The cave is rich with sulfur and mithril ore, which, through reactions with the groundwater, combine to exude a golden-hued fume. A beautiful sight, that is, until you realize the damn death clouds are burning your chest from within. If you still wish to take your life into your hands, I'll not be the one to stop you, but do try not to get killed. I dragged enough corpses out of the Vale to last me a lifetime. Interesting. Ooh, electrum ring. Do I want that? Do I want this? These are really old, actually. Elegant gold piece. Ooh, 2,500. Coral. Vitality, mind, intelligence. Which, I mean, we're not doing any caster stuff, so I'm assuming we'd probably still want this anyway. I don't know if that'll replace anything at this point. Probably not. But we got another thing with the Aurum Vale. Okay, that's not what we were supposed to do, though. But I wanted to get that done. Beep boop boop. Oh. It's the claw this time. Well, damn. Nothing else of either whenever you decide to pick up another random class. That is true. I'll check the character thing when I get over here. Actually, no, I can do that now. I think. Yeah, nothing changed. Whatever. Let me slightly redirect myself. Way up here. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. Hello? Actually, I wonder something. Most of this should be like in the 30s or 40s, yeah. Whee! Oh, it grabbed me again. Oh no, this is the other one. Once we actually get our warrior up to a certain point, we can probably start doing stuff around here too. My gratitude for your timely return. Would that it were under better circumstances. Our efforts to contain the heretic threat in western highlands beyond Snowcloak have suffered a grievous setback. In order to support expeditions further afield, we sought to establish an outpost of heretics' former fortress. Under guard, our craftsmen began the necessary improvements for a time, all proceeding according to plan. The building work had scarce begun when Iceheart's minions descended upon the fortress from all directions. If I were to guess, I would say they deliberately delayed their attack until sufficient supplies had been delivered to their doorstep. Man, you guys are legitimately just sitting ducks, like, all the time. Every time. I do not begrudge my men in their decision to flee. By all accounts, it would have been a slaughter. Any survivors condemned to a fate worse than death at the hands of their leader. However, by abandoning our crystal stores, we have given the heretics the means to summon their patron saints. Are you telling me we're gonna do a rematch? Is that what? Oh boy. I beseech you, Gustav, slayer of the gods of beastmen, who banished once before the demon who threatens us now. Lend us your strength. Infiltrate Snowcloak and put an end to Iceheart's machinations. Thank you, my friend. Though I pray you can stop her before she completes her ritual. I have faith that you can defeat Shiva should it come to that. And it will come to that, because why would we just defeat a regular-ass person? Minister Emmerich's Temple Knights awaits you at Snowcloak. He shall guide you through the secret tunnels to the aetheryte at the heart of the heretics' fortifications. Once you may gain entrance to the Iceheart Sanctuary as before. I'm assuming this is just gonna be... We're skipping the dungeon and just doing a trial at this point. Seems more than likely. What? Let me out! Let me out! Interesting. I was gonna say though, that's not what we were trying to do. But I'll grab that too. Hey buddy. Bothered Bowman. Why did they make it? Are they all gonna be alliterations? I kinda hope that they are. The gates of judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered. Oh, this place suddenly seems a lot more lively. Tenterhook's Temple Knight. Oh, they are all gonna be, goddammit. When I laid my eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt a marrow freeze within my bones. Oh, that's creepy. Mark the nervous glances of our friends share. The dragons have attacked, yes, but something else has occurred. Something unexpected. Let us question the knights here ere we proceed. Trembling Temple Knight. We need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Deceptic Dragoon. Heretic scum. How dare they meddle it with our divine protections? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. I mean, that seems to be Moss Lane. Hello, Moss Lane. What business have you here? Speak quickly. We prepare for the onslaught of dragons, and every moment I waste to blather on your blather would mean dead night. Okay. Even now, the Giovannians mass for an assault on our walls, and every last resource must needs be bent towards fortifying our defenses. Do not try my patience with trivialities. Your boy's not having it. He's very upset. Since seeing the heretic struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expect you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there has been trouble at the gates, and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders, and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. I love the idea that they're like, why weren't you where you were supposed to be? Like you just fucking wandered off. What's wrong with you? Alfinon seems eager to return to Camp Dragonhead. Yep, because he probably shouldn't have left in the first place. Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we were bid, and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Horshfan will know where Sir Emmerich means to receive us. We get to deal with our buddy. The worms roar. Ooh. Oh. Zoom in a little. Whoop. My leggies. Pie and meat. Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat you to the intercessory. Okay. We're gonna go to the intercessory. Let me move. Okay. Whoop. Run, little me, run. Run! Oh. I have a feeling that I am thinking about this wrong, and that you're actually under here. Ow. Hi, buddy. Ishgar's future hangs in the balance. If the city's salvation rests on our assistance, I cannot well withhold it. Even so, I mean to make Sir Emmerich sweat for his reinforcements. Wow, so even you, huh? On this occasion, feigned disinterest may serve the cause Eorzean unity better than naked philanthropy. Come, let us find out what concessions the Holy See is willing to make. So I love how we brought up as a warning, like, oh, the other people will probably set conditions on you. Including us. Also us. Alfie over here pushing his luck already. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, but we recently returned from the Gates of Judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alfino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally. Estinine. Hey! What? Excuse me? You're just here? Uh-huh. Hi. Hi, buddy. After we beat the shit out of you and you just wandered off. Mr. Man himself. Look at this motherfucker. May I present you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? So, okay, obviously we're familiar with this goober, and I'm still, it's Estinian, it's not Estinine, it's Estinian. This motherfucker, I don't think we're actually able to do the other Dragoon quest yet, are we? I think we're still waiting for us to get into like the rest of this proper right now. So technically, I want to say this would have been one of the first times we would have actually seen him. An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. They are formidable warriors all, yet among such masters of the lance, Estinian is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, has chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. I forget what he sounds like. If ever I was without equal, I am no longer, as my fellow Azure Dragoon here will attest. Oh, they actually recognize that we're... That's cool. Be at ease, Gustav. I did not come to challenge you this day. You're not off the hook, but we're not doing this right now. That's good. I like that shit. You changed your clothes since last we met. Well, now that we've all been introduced, I love the idea that he's like, how did you know? What the fuck? I should have figured. Let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captain after the assault on the gates. So she just pieced out, and they were like, whoops. Sorry. The scene that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Of course. Which is why Estinian comes into play here. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. Emmerich's one of our 2 biggest fans. I wouldn't be surprised if he knew. Just creeping like, His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Korthus since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of its strength, and then no wall or ward would be stout enough to deny him. Oh my god, shut up, Midgar! My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for thousands of years. No mortal mind would comprehend the depths of his rancor. Oh no, I don't like that he has unvoiced lines. The Eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See, except that the Holy See itself is corrupt. I like how they kind of implied that they were up to some shit very early on and then never talked about that again. I'm assuming it's gonna start coming up again though. But though stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, the dragons are another matter. There are individuals within the Gervanian horde whom an entire company of knights could labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Though the endless march of years, the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the Great Worms. They who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg had last darkened our skies. 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe the Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature then? I mean, she's calling these motherfuckers by name, so yeah. Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the Eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress has been fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Gervanians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem. You have described your plight with admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard is in need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangements concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why. Do you not realize that they have already shown up at our own doorstep and we literally saw them fly over the city? Like, hello? Just because they beeline somewhere else first doesn't mean they couldn't have taken a pit stop. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Gervania. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempts to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what we follow were Ishgard to fall. Yep. Just like we were a bulkhead against the Empire for them, they're a bulkhead for us against the fucking dragons. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Gervania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Korthus would be buried in snow, and land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Oh boy, yeah. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is. For you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Korthus. They would not even have to draw steel. Yeah, stupid. An Imperial province sharing a border with Mordona. 7 hells. Did you really not consider that? Wait a minute. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Oh, he changed his tune real fast. Like, on second thought. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Emmerich. Though through the power of the Eye, I become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the Eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. We've also had to deal with you getting possessed before, so, you know. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. And the worm who roared was Nidhogg. Aye. He means to hurl his horde against Danifen's collar. Huh. And shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt. The worm has summoned his minions to war. He's gonna get taken over and we're gonna have to fight him. Also, that does mean that he's just kind of admitted to it, which I don't think would really put us at a weird position to talk about Midgardsormr, unless that's just like a whole different level. I'm painfully aware of the hypocrisy of our requests, and the self-inflicted nature of our predicament. But should it serve to deliver my people from their unkind fate, gladly shall I bow my head and beg for aid. I expect, nay welcome, the coming storm of scorn and disdain. Nidhogg. He is the source of our suffering. If we do not fell the worm, these endless clashes count for naught. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations than I anticipated. I suppose you must give no quarter for when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look in his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect the softening of the Holy See's attitude towards the foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. I mean, he didn't really have to bargain hard. What he said is just a fact, right? Like, if we fuck up here, they're only gonna move on and fuck up more shit. And then you're gonna have to deal with everyone else advancing forward from that position. Like, regardless of whether or not that was supposed to be a bargaining chip, that was going to happen. We still have stake here. Alfino is ready to begin making preparations for war. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the Rising Stones and make our report to the Antecedent. Okie dokie. We're gonna talk to the Antecedent. And then she's gonna get snatched up again. For like the billionth time. Right? That's how this works. No problem. Oh, okay, maybe not that far in. Let's boot that real quick. Ta-da! All steak, no rib. Where's Bee-Boo Boppin'? Oh. How much time do we have? We'll probably go for a little while more then. Plans start at 8. Which means I'm probably gonna try to get up at like 7 or so. Are you guys still talking about the same shit? Yep. Okay. That's all I needed to know. Wait. Oh, because I was like, someone's missing. But that's because she just said they all left. Duh. Hey, bud. Mm-hmm. I sure did.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Shit's fucked.
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
I kind of want his haircut, to be honest. I might have to see if that's actually something we can grab for ourselves.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
No, not Alfino.
Whose vaunted defense
That other pirate
been
dude
nullified.
with the eye patch. Forget what his name is. I feel bad.
The city will bear the full force
Yeah,
of
real.
Nidhogg's fury.
Like his setup is literally just a cooler us.
All those people.
Gonna get eaten.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
That goes without saying.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
Yep.
But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
We got shit to do and dragons to kill.
The
Yes.
path we now embark upon is perilous. But I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Let me just get one of my traditional nods in. Yes.
For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
So it seems like our talking point is really obvious here. So it kind of makes me wonder how hard these guys are actually going to try to hold out in terms of aid. All things considered. Uh-oh. What's up? Oh, didn't want to give him a line for that. Here, are we gonna hear real talk? Nope. Whack! Whack! Oh, now we get to do all the prep stuff before we do another big like sequence. I'm gonna tell you right now, I kind of regret buying that. That cotton candy flavor is lit. I bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Alfino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. Well, that sounds like an event to me. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's toll will be short flight from the snowfields of Korthus. It's not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Slackborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught what might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp on practical challenges we may encounter. Also, if push comes to shove, we can just have her be cute for whoever we're trying to talk to. It'll work. It'll be fine. Just throw the potato at it. It is impossible to predict how many will rally to Ishgard's call for reinforcements. I do not envy those responsible for planning the city's defense. Yep, it ain't great. Shit is going to continue to be fucked for the duration of this entire sequence. Is everyone switched around? Symphilius had committed the science to Ishgard's cause, has she? Though she makes her pronouncements with unshakable confidence, I can only imagine how agonizing it was for her to arrive at this decision. So many lives at stake. What is this? What? Wind color. That's kind of fancy. I don't think... Is that his? Bojan clusters. Oh, he's got like some long hair in the back then. His looks shorter. Right? Like, I'm not crazy? What is that called? Onward to Stormblood. The special hairstyles don't seem to have what he has. That's unfortunate. That one in particular, though, I want to say, hold on. It's not quite the same because obviously he doesn't have a braid, but when Gustav gets older as a character, he actually gets longer hair. Like, he lets it grow out a bunch. Trying to find a better picture of it. Yeah, I guess this is the best we're gonna get. It's just a shame that it's on an SSR card. Sadly, the one that demands Bojan stuff is much Stormblood bullshit. I see. This is more so like closer to how his hair was when he was younger. It was a lot shorter and like spikier. Or not spikier, but just more swept back. When he gets older, it gets like super long and shit. So that actually isn't too bad for that. It's not really... It's a lot flatter than that style, but like, that's still pretty cool. Because I think at the end of his life... Because, Frontier 2 makes a big deal out of, like, timelines and age. He was actually, like, 40 when he disappeared. The threat of war sows panic and confusion, and routine tasks that can offer calming stability. Being sure the larder is properly stocked, for instance. Aphelia's hair is in there. Is in there? Ooh, neat. Is it just you two here? Yeah, everyone else is gonna be gone. Hi. What's up, Tiny? What up? We gotta go. Huh, we are rather close to Korthus, aren't we? We best see to our town defenses and take stock of the supplies. Oh, and we'd also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Gustav. I have 101 things to discuss with Slothborn. Oh god. Oh, there she goes. I'm coming. Ugh. I'm gonna assume that no one can actually see this little buddy chilling on her shoulder. It's kind of funny though. Just appears and disappears out of the aether. This hair looks kind of matches what you like. It's shorter. Little bit, yeah. That wouldn't look too bad either. Ambitious Ends. Available to Hrothgar. Available to Viera? Oh, I guess that's like a default, and then you have to get it in other means otherwise. Tradable, owned. Only 13%. Wow. Active public characters who own this hairstyle. That's wild. Rokon Potsherds. The realm's premier publications on beauty and fashion. It's interesting that they had descriptions too. Styling techniques used to mixed success since the time of the ancients, used to unlock new hairstyle at the esthetician. Wow. And so I'd like you to spread the word to the settlers and adventurers in town. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Korthus, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room at the infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. Interesting. We appreciate them being a buffer, but fuck off. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at the siege. That said, every adventurer is of course free to do so as he or she will. I shall have word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer the call to arms. Gotta do it ourselves. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. Oh. Accomplished adventurer, leaning edgy on a pole. Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. Damn. I survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Oof. Well, so much for that. Hey! Fancy boy. Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to you about. I need you to cast your mind back to the scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Wilred was there with the 4th, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? Oh no! They fucking snatched up Wilred? Bruh. Hell no. God damn it. I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilred stopped turning up for duty, then black market weapons went missing in the vault in Ul'dah. Oh god. You're telling me that there's gonna be an insurgence right in the middle of us having to deal with this shit? Oh boy, we're gonna get split. So now, of course, half the braids to select the lad and making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company is a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, there's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing that binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all, and that and steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Wilred's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp among wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. And a lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then, and this is just between you and me, mind, there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he'd noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail that I've stumbled upon. And I'll bet me good eye that it ain't young Wilred. Any road, you've got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Gustav. What's going on, Rock? How it be? So this seems like a lead up to that other stuff that we were talking about before. Surely that will not come to bite us in the ass for any reason at all, that a bunch of weapons and our buddy went up and missing. He totally did not get snatched up. At all. I wonder if he would have approached us regardless of who we first talked to. Also, what is going on with this staff? That's actually kind of neat. So Ishgard seeks to sell swords to bolster his ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of the siege. Those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. But I have pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it may be, I'm loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do, what to do? He just wandered off. Okay. I love that staff. A very similar one for my white mage. Nice. It's just got a big old landmass on the end of it, no big deal. Oh, wait a minute. Air down a moment. That means on two things. Either you're on the wall. Okay, you're on the wall. Oh, there's just someone hanging out here. Okay. Hi. Austere adventurer. Sell me blades to the Ishgardians. Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know. Watched me like a bloody hawk he did. Still. I'd put up with worse than that and for a heavy purse. Okay. It's weird that the music quiets down whenever we talk to these guys. Very tense moment, I guess. Blech. My leggies. I don't know why I thought I could, like, finagle my way onto that other thing. Angular? I guess. Rather angular, are you? Volunteered my services in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claimed the lives of every one of my brothers. I did not mean to offer them mine. So as to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventure in the first place. I'd sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. Okay. Bye-bye. The arms and one of the head move when it's out, and the eyes blink. Nice. Oh, you're down here. Sprint, damn you. Whee! Oh, there goes that little motorcycle that they were selling a while back. There you are. So, did you sway any hearts? Hell no, like one. A person. One or two, eh? Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including Slapborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one of Revenant's Toll's veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, I've been so caught up in recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alfino. Apparently, the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. And they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you should make your way to Ul'dah, or you'll be late. Alfino said he would meet you at the Royal Promenade. I don't want to go. No. Gotta hear these guys talking a dumb echoey room all day. My favorite. Actually, hold on. Before we get ahead of ourselves. Whoop. Chamber rule. Bartholomew. The Alliance leaders are already in attendance, sir. I do not think the grim mood within will be lightened by any further delays. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I'd hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent request for an audience have prompted a gathering for the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Mm-hmm.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Mm-hmm. However...
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has none.
Mm-hmm.
Britannia does not object.
I was gonna say, most of these guys have our back.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alfino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
Thoughts and prayers, buddy.
It was my hope that you would offer more
Wasteland of
substantial
Flawless,
aid than
nice.
prayer. I know it is within your means.
Let's go, baby. Thoughts and prayers, my ass. I don't want to hear that
Do
shit.
not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard. Not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
He's just actively on the move.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
You've literally been involved in all of these other instances. You know that they're all still ongoing.
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
I mean, we've already had to recruit some for our own home, so why not?
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
Yes, attend to the matchmaking. Surely the roulettes will be favorable.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Something else has happened. I always forget how ridiculous her dress looks. It's just so poofy on the bottom.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
So it's either something syndicate related or some other shit's gone down. Shit ain't great. Now we gotta deal with Alfino throwing a fit. It's not my place to comment on the decisions of the council. Suffice it to say that I shall pray for your victory. Thank you for the thoughts and prayers. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading the contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshfont and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Eorzea's guardians. Thoughts and prayers and spirit bears. Captain Ilbert, what news? Then the assault is... that sudden jump in. The assault has begun. We have but a moment to conclude our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durandare at the Steel Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Dravanian horde ere they descend upon Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Shit's bad. Again. I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Faith. Report first to Sir Marceline at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. Oh goody. Alright, time to go back to Corthus. Depending on how long whatever this instance is gonna be, this will probably be our last thing before we take off before clans later on this morning. Whee! Wait. Oh, this is that other guy we talked to. I should not have left the toll. You've all come. Thank you. We got a little random adventurers hanging out, I guess. You are the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent. Sellsword contingent. Then welcome! There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties have harried positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks. For the present, I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seek to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain at the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. Then the Horde arrives in force, we shall face the wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. Okie dokie. Where's my bird, by the way? Wee. What are you goobers up to? Oh, hi. Yeah, I mean, a hostile presence is right here. Let's go. I like how they're just trying to fall on us. Get out of here. Damn dragons. Whoop. Oh, I've become bird. Although if we can at least cut through here. It might not take that long to get over here. Hello. Big old dragon. Damn, there's a bunch of you shit. Okay, hold on. What's all this? Hello? That's not nice. Anybody else? Oh, there's one more. The commander. It's like a big dinosaur. Hi. Phew. Thank the gods you're here. Oh, oops. Oh, we can already see it on the map, so let's just go back. Whee! I'm assuming they're not gonna let us through the other side for now until they open that up later. I kinda wanna see if they do though. Or if they actually let us talk to them through the gate. Hello? Yeah, they're not gonna do that. Okay. Fine. Fine. Just get in here. Ugh. What news, adventurer? The reinforcements. Decimated, you say? Javanian devils. Damn their scaly hides. Hold fast your grief and fury, sir. We'll avenge the deaths of your fellows in the battles to come. To shreds, you say? A shame, then. ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know that what it is you are tasked in defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. Ere you commit your... Okay. More than simply a means of crossing the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danafin's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outmost later, that thrice-damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Which means they probably will. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders in the outermost ward. And I hope that includes us as well, yes? Hey, the buddies are here. The scions of the Seventh Dawn. We would not stand idly by while the Horde threatens the good people of Ishgard. Indeed, to do otherwise would go against all that Master Louis Soir has taught us. As for where we may be of most assistance, I think it prudent to divide into 2 groups. Eden and I will join the rear guard. Right, the dragons should reach us. We'll be sure to give them what for. Thank you, all of you. Pray, speak with me when the preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the Horde. Would that we could say with certainty that none of the wards will be breached, but our enemy is resourceful. No matter what happens, we cannot let them cross this bridge. The dragons may never again have such opportunity to strike at the Holy See. You can be certain that they will not squander it, so we must be vigilant. I am told that the first commander of the Temple Knights, Lucia, will be leading their forces. By all accounts, it would seem we're quite in capable hands. None shall pass through the gates of judgment who have been granted the lead to do so. You must first do the following requirements. Before the dawn. That's funny. You gotta do story stuff, buddy. Let's just you ready then? Good. Come. Let us make for the battlefield. The battle! And level 110. Oh, hi. Oh, no. That's a huge bitch. What the fuck is that? Uh-huh. Woo! Man, imagine getting I wonder what the closest equivalent to this would be in Monster Hunter. Maybe the one that you do that huge, like, siege thing for in, like, Freedom Unite? We claim victory this day or Ishgard falls. Let me move. Set the fury into your heart and defend this bridge with your life's blood. Lucia the Radiant. Crack the Holy Sea of Ishgard. Oh, okay. They mean to destroy the wars at Jonathan's Collar. Let not a single dragon pass.
Shall we? I shall make it quick.
Get this shitter out of my face. Also, I need to tone down the volume. Oh, fuck. Okay. Jesus. Oh, what the fuck? This is a big old turtle. A tortoise. Oh, shit. Excuse you. Oh, fuck. I didn't have my earmuffs in. Oh, we're in trouble. What in the... Everyone fall back. Fall back now! I don't know if we can. On your feet. Ooh. Out of the way.
To me.
Interesting. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Oh, okay. Devoted Dragoon. Hey, look who's here. Hold your ground. Oh, shit. Oh dear. I'm assuming I can't stun you out of this. I'm gonna get nailed. Are they fighting other things back here? No, they're just attacking from there because he's so fucking huge. Oh, interesting. Okay. Knocks you into other shit. Fuck that. They didn't even wait on that. Shit. The Force Reward has been breached. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Ah. Jeez. I can't target anything. Okay, we gotta deal with these guys. Well, it's a good thing that I can't count. Oh shit.
No holding back.
Well, they're rocking similar armor to us, since that's supposed to be kind of where we're gonna be at. That's funny. In case you're wondering what set you would likely have. Oh, jeez, what the fuck? And this dude? Fuck, out of here. Uh-oh. Where's that gonna put us? Nothing happened. Okay, hi. I'll beat you up. Yes. Yeah, I guess we can settle for being here. Oh, get away, 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 get away. Stop. Up. Oops. Oh, here we go again. Run! Shit. Oh god. Oh! Excuse you. Are we actually fighting here? Yeah, we gotta deal with this shit. Oh shit. Get the hell out of that. Up. Pushing it here. Oh shit. Oh my god. this infernal heat. Oh, they're blocking it. Jesus. Oh my god, go down. Whew, shit. Right at the very edge, huh? We must not falter. We must hold on, we must! Woo! Friggin' dragons, get up out of here! The dragons, they're withdrawing! Victory is ours! I was like, who the hell are these guys? But they're the other adventurer designs, I'm assuming. And a little heart tattoo even. I wonder if any of those were actual players used as like in a contest or something. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make this a battle of slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? All it took was a final barrier to get shaken down to like 5% health. Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg. And only your death will sate my lance. That's right. Get him, Batman. Is he gonna jump? You did! Let's go. By the Fury, you have driven the Horde from the steps of faith. You, a stranger to our land. I confess I did not think you capable of such a feat. Yet you yielded not an ill in the face of dragons that would turn my brother knight's blood to ice. The Fury himself must walk by your side. Never mind everyone else. The famed dragoons of Ishgard commanding the skies of battle was truly a sight to behold. It was a close victory, but a victory nonetheless. I think we have earned a brief respite. Or respite. Probably respite. I just forget. That was exhausting. Everybody's EP now. 'Tis a rare opportunity to find oneself confronted with so terrible a foe. Rarer still to emerge victorious. I shall hope we need not contend with more of Nidhogg's champions. Oh, we will. I'm sure. No problem. The dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil is also fierce. But my crystal braves were not found wanting. Oh shit. Everyone's fucking clothes just whipping around. Commander Levayor, Gustav, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of this holy sea and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons that are fled, and they are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon as I might express my thanks with proper courtesy. There's still yet shit to be done. We have indeed achieved the victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Asians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. 'Tis a hope we shall sustain us in days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend. And I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. This was a team effort, yay. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. Hi, buddy. We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. Your boy's looking a little crunchy. Gotta update his model soon. Yes, return to the Rising Stones once again. Oh. Have they been here since the last time we... I think so. Unless it's a different person. We beat up some dragons. I'm faced by a merciless mountain of administrative chores. Thankfully, this is one battle I am well equipped to fight. Okay, yeah, she's the only one that said anything because she was with us earlier. That's fine. Hello. Welcome back. Alfino sent word of the siege, and of course of the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me. Thank you. Skill speed, skill speed. What? What? Skill speed and her skill speed. They're the same level even. Is that supposed to be? Oh, quick arm, quick tongue. Okay, that's for casting. Give me this. I was like, hold on. I had to look at the name for a second, like, You must be weary. And now may very well be your only chance to... No. Of course. The second there's a line like that. Antecedent! Oh no! Tiny. What's up? Hi. Like how she always says. A messenger from Ul'dah arrived with a missive for you. What do we got? A royal seal. Curious indeed. An invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Unamo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the royal palace of Ul'dah in honor of Ishgar's recent victory. It would seem we are able to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons in their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place to call at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. And truly, are they truly so brazen as to seek to share the glory of your triumph? Mayhap they simply seek to pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgar's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce time to mourn Moonbrida, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Also have fun. Oh, this game is done. And I hope the game is done. Also, WoW Classic. Yep. Wait, the game is done? What do you mean? Oh, game is fun. I was like, damn. It has been. I've been enjoying myself. Good night, then. Oh, shit. Oh, we're at 50% now. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse of bloodshed. Alrighty, have a good night, Mareki. Sleep well. Tataru, if you would do me a favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please, let me know if there's anything else I can do. Our work is never done. What's the matter for you? G-E-P. Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could all be amiss? She's overworked, stupid. Duh. We need to... How does she not gotten, like, an assistant at this point? That isn't us, by the way. Tataru is troubled, I am certain of it. Would you mind speaking with her? I fear any concern I show will be met with stoic denials. We're just so easy to talk to when all we do is nod. Oh. Where did she go? Oh, wait. Did you guys come back? Everyone moved. Have you witnessed the scene over yonder? Such is the fate of he who would toy with a woman's heart. Let us see how Thancred's silver tongue wags its way out of this one. Oh, God. Didn't lose a beat trying to get other ladies. This motherfucker. He's getting yelled at. In Doma, fidelity is highly prized virtue. Perhaps it is a difference in culture, but this situation lies outside of my comprehension. Everyone's just looking at it like, oh no. Do we not have more pressing matters to attend to? A primal shackles is faithful with the bonds of eternal devotion, but I fear the power Thancred wields over his admirers is rather more fickle. Especially when each realizes that she is not the sole object of his affection. Oh, so this is one of his many... Oh, there's a bunch of them here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. So we can stop. My sides are about to burst. I like how she's the only one getting a kick out of this. Why don't we lead these others to their squabbling, He said I was his most favorite muse. Oh, boy. None of the others have. So we got an adventurer. Maybe a bard or a caster of some sort. Someone he may or may not have met at a bar. You best watch your tongue. Well, I'm the one he procured the rarest auras of. Oh boy. Ladies, please. This is no way to... Oh, hello, Gustav. I was just entertaining some friends. Oh gods. Yeah, have fun with that. Stupid. He definitely knows how to pick them though. The fact that they're fighting amongst themselves and not pretty much just taking his head is definitely a feat to behold. Tataru is conspicuous by her absence. I like how we're like, she's definitely not here. How many minutes did he stand there? Did you see her? Tataru. I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied. I got everyone too preoccupied with Thancred's downfall over here. Where could this little gremlin possibly be? Oh, what is this? Is this already here? 45. Yes, for her hands, yada yada. This we're not going to be able to do for a long ass time, actually. Oh, there she goes. Koharu. Hey. Just sitting here singing, huh? Did that sound right? Tataru has been teaching me traditional Ulden rhyming songs. The children of Udal seem to spend an awful lot of time thinking about money. Yeah, seems about right. What's up, bud? Oh, Gustav, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Ah, you always know what to say. I'm glad we had this little chat. I didn't say anything. Okay. I'm glad to be of help, I guess. Is he still getting reamed over there? Yep. Let's confess their sins in our presence. The power of silence compels you, apparently. We just have to stare through their soul, no big deal. There's gotta be some characters who kind of find the way that we approach people a little creepy though, right? Just kind of stare at them. Sometimes we say things, maybe. Most of the time we just nod and look. My mind is made up. Oh god, what are you about to do? Is this another one of your plans to become some other profession? Yes, Tataru. You have my undivided attention. I have been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Gustav made me realize there's no time like the present. And time is what I'm here to ask you for. There's a very funny line about how we act in Shadowbringers. Nice. I'm not sure I understand. I know there's a lot of them that make fun of the fact that we nod all the time. Like, they've already done that much. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, you can certainly have earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is, in fact, something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers in the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hori Boulder and Kotane have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself and others. More importantly, when I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Wait, what? Why'd the music cut off? What class is she gonna come back as? Whoa, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Is aught befell which I might help antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh yes, pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who has joined us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. She went as the same class as I started with. I wonder if that's dynamic. Interesting. If so, then she'll become a gladiator. Very well. I shall consider potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. Why do I have a feeling it's gonna be us? My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. Watch him just be like, or I could take you. Yoink. Yep, we started as a gladiator. The paladins use MPs, so we had to switch because of the concept that we were doing for this character. So our tank, after a while, became warrior, and then we actually have a couple other tanks that we can do now that fall within our range. Oh, there's two. Why are there two? Where we are needed in unexpected ambition. Regret and desperation. Jesus. The power to defend oneself. Oh. Tataru has been ever full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Urianger mentioning that she had developed an interest for Arcanima. I think that we already know then. So it might have just been coincidental on your end then. Mayhaps she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lomensa? Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, then surely not alone am I concerned for her safety. I guess we have our answer. Ophelia is eyeing you with a mixture of regret and desperation. I wonder if you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hoary Boulder with a capable adventurer. I am sorry to say that I have as yet been unable to do so. Now, I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forego rest and assist in this matter? You already sent me out to go check on somebody. Generous to a fault. I thank you. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the import of this task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, and so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Sheer coincidence then. It did have some special dialogue for me. Oh, that's cool though. Since you're already part of the group. A fellow student, yes. An accomplished man. Hoary Boulder and Coat Nate were to act as two such escorts, as with a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. You're truly a pillar of strength. Hoary Boulder will share with you the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. Huggy doggy. So it's like 3. I'm a little curious to go check up on the tiny. Our goodwill extends to the heavens themselves as long as you have that marker over your head. We are compelled. We are compelled by forces of which you do not understand. Is that actually on this floor too? I probably could have just fast traveled there to be honest, but whatever. I'm already on the way. Rabara. Oh, it is below. Is one of these open? Oh yeah, it does. It goes down. I was like, I always found it a little bit weird how small this area is, but it's much like the what's it called? Marauder Guild. Keep your voice low lest you disturb the summons. Just immediately scream. Ah! You're gonna summon stuff, little buddy? Sniff sniff. Sniff sniff. What are you looking for? He's located the milk root. Something about summons being like drug dogs is kind of funny to me. The whole concept. Gustav, what are you doing here? Did her cloak change a little bit? Didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here. Don't you see? Ain't my problem. Yeah, she got a cute little combat outfit. Little fancy adventurer buddy. I, Tataru, shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now, and Mr. Oh my god. Thurbergeim? Thurbergeim. Yes, I shall go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Bye-bye. Speak with the thumb. This is a very, like we were compelled by Minfilia to do so, but this is a very Yakuza kind of subquest, like, oh, I'm worried about her. Let's go see what's up. Maybe she still needs help. Even though she's like, I've been assigned to this. I'm gonna do it. Greetings and welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? Goddamn. So you're acquainted with our newest member. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited for the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she would not be denied. Oh, hey, behave yourself. And goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You're clearly an accomplished adventurer. And I'm assuming this is probably where they're like, oh, you're also an Arcanist, blah, blah, blah. And given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Her trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of Zephyr Gate. You need only observe at a distance. We gonna be creeping. Yeah, she gonna... Okay, where are we at? Up here? We can fly. It's not a big deal. Although it probably would have been... No. Yeah, no, yeah. Up and away! Oh, pointing the wrong fucking way. Duh. He's like, you remember that crate test? You're more than qualified to oversee your test, and so did for you, yeah. You remember that crate test? You remember. It was only yesterday. Oh. There it is. Oop. She down there? Not just some wharf rats. The idea that we're getting like ready ahead of time. Just stalking around. Oh. Look at the little buddy. Oh. Well, she got her summon at least. Carbuncle, go! Are those crates I spy? Oh, and this must be the true test. But we're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Go beat up that tiny wharf rat. Beat it up. Excuse you, Carbuncle. No way. Where are you going, my dude? He fucked off all the way. But why? Why would you do this? Uh-oh. You got a balkan stick or something. Oh, there's a what are these? That's not good. Woo! Why? Come back, Carbuncle, come back! Oh my god. Okay, I guess summoning it is one thing. Making it pay attention to you is very Pokemon-like. Actually, that's a good question. Are most of the quest puns and talk in this just like illusions and or fucking puns for Pokemon? Because that would be amazing. What the hell happened to you? Oh. I don't think so. Been a minute. I should have known you'd come. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I'll inform Mr. Thurvigheim of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, much like so much else, is beyond me. Oh. I think I was just staring at her cry. Like, what are you... Poor baby. Gotta go back and talk to the thumb again. Arcanus is actually pretty cool. Hits on some deep themes. That's neat. Yeet. Oh. Oh. A Warrior of Light. Oh yeah, there's cards in here too. Wow. Oh, Porto we can do. That's probably takes forever. Is that the only one? What? No. Radianum and the Praetorium. A lot of the ones that are available for it are really long, though. Oh, and of course, we don't really have any outside of maybe doing Hidden Gorge or whatever, but of course PvP offers them too. That's not too bad. Tenfold Pageantry. Only 6 though. Damn. That doesn't seem like a whole lot for that. Maybe because it's faster than some of the other shit. And no, those are 8 and that's 14. Something from Rubicon Liberation from pilots are named after fingers. Don't mind thumb, middle flatwell, little ZZ, etc. Yeah. Pretty clever. It's also interesting that even outside of the Liberation Front, there's a lot of hand symbology and stuff too. Up. I forget that they don't just leave doors open around here. Back so soon. How fared our fledgling Arcanist? She is giving up. Abysmally, Mr. I was wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified. And I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you attain a solid grasp of fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? Yeah. You are too kind, Mr. Sturbegeim. Though I would not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. Oh. Little adventuring buddy. Oh, still moping. What happened? Katara is considering her next course of action and how you might aid her in it. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we will go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it'll pay off. Salutations. Oh yeah. No, she's on her own thing now. Bye-bye. It's interesting that they call it Arcanima too. In Frontiers, magic, or like the thing that they manipulate for magic, is actually called Anima as well. Which I'm sure that's in a lot of other media too, but yeah, the idea is that there are some people that are born without their own anima. And he was one of them. Oh, that's right, that other event. That big tower thing is gone now. Look at you! Is this just an excuse to put her in different outfits? Because that's what it seems like. Yes, this is it! This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. What do you want? There's a certain variety of clam that can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore. One which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures. And since I fared rather poorly in battle last time... let us be off. Wait, what was this for? Kuzai Tazai. These filthy ground dwellers fell for it? Ha! I knew it. I owe you a debt. Master Dresel is pleased too, and more importantly, he shan't be hitting me with that pickle ladle so much. Fellas, between the two of us, it was I who ate the tomato pies. If Master Dresel actually knew anything about the kobolds, he would never have believed the creatures would eat such a thing. I do hope this is the end of their mischief, but I think not. From what I've observed, they seem to be ready for battle, and considering they've already got the Sahagin to deal with, I don't know what we need that kind of trouble. Oh, remove my head cheese. Head cheese! I gotta get my warrior leveled up to at least like, oh god, 33. So I can actually start doing some of this stuff around here in our other training shit. Might as well just fly. Yippee! What is that? What the fuck? What is this even called? Why are you just chilling on the beach, buddy? Is that just another giant dragon? The Garlock. What the fuck? Oh, no. No fates here. Nope. Oh, a giant crab. What fortune. I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Okay. Open up, you little... This is proving more difficult than I thought. We gonna get jumped. But jumped by what? Giant crabs? Sahagin stinkies? Whatever the hell this is. Get out of here. Come on, go down, you little shit. Hiya. There you go. What the? Something else just ran off over that way. Well fought, Gustav. Well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend itself and other people, in a way. Right. Well, I mustn't keep Flamine waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the scions in the Lominsa markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent, and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, and thank you for everything. That sounds rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? We're literally gonna be in the same place later. Don't walk towards the giant dragon, please. Bye-bye. What's that about? Curious indeed. So, actually, I do kind of wonder. Since she technically did take her leave still, does that also mean she had to relinquish, like, her tome and, like, is not able to summon anymore? Hey, get in there. Oh yeah, Hoary Boulder's still here. We'll do that one next time. It'll be fine. Welcome home. I gather you found Tataru and Limsa Lominsa. Bah 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 bah. To this little adventure in Endwalker. Interesting. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. And while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect that it will prove it to be a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. I think that's all, not only for your station, but also our save return always and nice. Only in a random side quest, though. Of course! It does seem like they like to bury at least some fun things in the side quests like that, though. Not to mention, it also seems like even beyond some of our situations with class-based quests, other side quests probably introduce us to certain characters sooner than we normally would see them as well. I had no idea you'd be assisting us personally. My sincerest apologies for dragging you into our affairs. Alright, but we're at 3 hours plus. We are going to be doing clan matches later on today for GBO2. So for now, we will call it a wrap. Be sure to tune in and watch us get slapped around for a while. I think at 8, so in about less than 5 hours. We'll see what happens with that. And I'll see where we're going to put this on the schedule. Tomorrow is going to be Lost Judgment. And we do have some spots open. Technically. Since we did finish Advanced Wars still, so... we'll see how that shakes out for us. We may or may not try to fast track AC6 just because we're on New Game Plus Plus. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but it probably shouldn't take super long. We'll see. And if we do have more room, we'll probably just do more of this to keep up with the MSQ. But until then, this will be goodbye to the YouTube people. I'll talk to you all later on this morning. Oh, look at him.